The Enlightenment is a term now relied on and widely accepted, both across popular culture and in a variety of academic disciplines, including history, philosophy, political theory, political science, literary studies, and theology. Such disciplines often reveal their shared premises that it was, in the 18th century, an immensely important international phenomenon, a thing, that it can therefore be located within, even that it identified a chronological period, that, as such, it was crucial, for good or ill, in a transition to modernity. The present book provides evidence for a very different conclusion, that the Enlightenment was instead a concept that, with its current meanings, was unknown in the 18th century, that far from being a phenomenon, it was an idea, an explanatory category, that the only history to be written is therefore the history of the concept and its uses, and that the invention and proliferation of this concept constitute an importantly different story from that which is conventionally assumed, notably that modernity too was a concept rather than a phenomenon. In the 20th century, the historiographical concept with the most profound general consequences was the Industrial Revolution. Today, that position is held by the Enlightenment. It is used in many societies as a framework for, or an abridgment of, what has been called their civil religion, that is, the beliefs, symbols and rituals that register a secularized understanding of their origins, ideals, rhetorics and aims, an understanding that once coexisted with, but that has largely succeeded, Christianity. The contention that the Enlightenment was not an early and precocious thing, but a much later idea, therefore has consequences for those civil religions. This book does not engage in a wrangle about words. Instead, it contends that arguments over the nature of the Enlightenment have hitherto been based on a false premise, and it offers a historiographical alternative. In the absence of such a revision, the subject has been vulnerable to the ascription to it of a bewildering variety of meanings. It has, therefore, been the site of controversies that proved impossible to resolve.